this is a toddler topic video and the topic is boosting your toddler's vegetable intake. If you don't know about toddler topics, you can join our Facebook page. I'm going to link it in the description box below. I'm going to try to link it here. I was very excited to see this specific topic being chosen in part because we have a picky eater here at home. She's picky specifically with vegetables, so I'm very curious to know what everyone else has to say about this topic. So I found some pieces of work that I found they might be interesting also for you, and I'm gonna explain to you, hopefully without being annoying or boring. What I found is that in 2004 some researchers took about 3,022 children aged from 4 months old to 2 years old, and they asked their caregivers to rate how picky they were, and they found that their being picky ranged from 19% to 50%, and that's age. That was grouped by age. That meant that the older they got, the more picky they would get, and at 2 years old mark, half of the children were rated as picky. We know that vegetables are very important for minerals, vitamins, iron, and fiber as well. So if children who do not eat a lot of vegetables, they might suffer from low intake of fiber and suffer also constipation problems. However, the thing that kind of got into me more is that if your child has healthy eating habits at early age, they will kind of grow older having those healthy eating habits, and I found that is important because it will determine how healthy generally is my daughter during her life. I like the explanation from Dr. Sears. If you don't know him, he's the author of the baby book, which is like a very famous book. He has a blog post that I'm going to link in the description box below, and he says that you should give 1 full spoon of vegetables for each year of age at every meal. So that means that if you have a 2 years old, you are going to give 2 full spoons of vegetables 3 to 5 times a day. The first one is to reflect on the model or on the eating habits that you have at home. Usually if you eat healthy, your child is more likely to eat healthy as well. If you have only healthy options in your house, your child will have to choose between only those healthy options. Of course, it is also important like healthy habits like eating all together, which we know, right? We all know that is important. It was found that children whose parents were sitting with them at every meal were eating more both vegetables and fruit. The more you expose your child to vegetables or other foods, it works also with other foods, the more likely there will be to kind of try it, eat it, and like it. One study that I found interesting was a study with about 156 children aged between 2 years old and 6 years old. There was a group called the exposure group. The parents in this group were told to give a serving of targeted vegetable for 40 days in a row. And what they found out is that after the 2-week period, both how much they liked, how much they eat, and how much they kind of can rate whether they like or not these target vegetables had increased. Children might not like the bitterness in the vegetables, so you can use dippings, finger foods, you can bake or try different forms of cooking in general, make them more salty or spicy, whatever it works for your child will help to have them eat more. Also sometimes being more creative with them, like playing or creating very kind of nice stimulating images. It's shown by researchers that if you give the same amounts, if you give bread, for example, one with sneaked in vegetables and one without, your child is going to eat them roughly about the same quantity. So if you find ways to kind of give your child also hidden vegetables, they can meet that needed amount for the day, and you also can work with them into eating them in more explicit forms. Pay attention to colors, similar colors with similar foods that they like. For example, pasta and tomato, you might insert red pepper, carrots. I insert sometimes sweet potatoes in. That was all for me.